Welcome, sports everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. Let's get right to it. The boys volleyball finals of the Oriole Knowles Rosina Nesbitt was a competitive one. The St. George's Gym was the venue. The Sunline Stingers junior boys and the junior Falcons of Tabernacle faced off in a match that is still being talked about. The Stingers took a bite of the Falcons early and took the first set 21-15. The second set was a game that the Falcons finding their rhythm and the momentum in the match, 21-17 the Falcons, and we got to go to a third set. Sunland Stingers coach Marco Cooper issued a challenge to his players to dig deep and play with heart. The result, a 15-9 win and the title. Coach Cooper said mission accomplished, and what a match the Falcons gave those Stingers.
I have 4 guys that are leaders, so my job on the bench is really simple. You know, they did a lot of talking on the court. They were confident, and we won. I'm happy for it.
Congrats goes to Edsel McPhee. He earned the MVP award. The senior boys finals that featured Jackhaven Wildcats and Tabernacle Falcons. The Wildcats coach Desmond Hall game plan taken right to the Falcons, and it paid off 23-21 the first set win. The Falcons woke up and seemingly smelled the coffee and got back on track playing volleyball. The Falcons took the second set 21-15 with the Wildcats letting down their guard. The third set was a dogfight. When the smoke was cleared, the Falcons came out on top 16-14 and the title. 21-23, 21-16, 16-14, a final score and elation from the Falcons.
I would like to say congratulations to Jack Hayward. I think they did a good job, and I really think that they really deserve to be in the final. It was a good game. Now, in terms of our preparation, we worked very, very hard. We in PE class, and sometimes once a while we did some afternoon practice. But today the guys came out and they did what they had to do to win.
Franco Miller took home the MVP award and also named the Sports Insider Powerade Volleyball Player of the Year. And finally in sports, Mark Wilson was a special individual that believed in young people in this country. His sudden death last week has left a void now in what is referred to as the Greater Heights program. Mark Wilson was the founder of the Greater Heights organization and believed that no young person is bad. They just need direction. Mark died last week in a traffic mishap, but his work with young people will live on as the young men and women in the program have all benefited greatly from his commitment. Coach Patrick Duncombe said Mark was a friend, but more importantly, he convinced him to help with the program, and today it's showing promise.
While mentoring young kids, he started coaching at Bishop Mike BMES, and he realized that a lot of the kids that he was mentoring and he was involved with loved to play basketball. So he decided that he wanted to take these kids during the summertime into Orlando to play in a basketball tournament which is called the Bigfoot Hoops Classic that they have every year in Orlando during the summertime. Varsity girls team, under 17 boys team. So he approached me and he said he wanted to speak with me in reference to that, and you know, we got together and he started speaking. About 10 minutes, I told him he don't have to say anymore. You know, I'm with him.
The parents of Greater Heights had great admiration for Mark Wilson and his work with the young people. The stories are many and the results are positive. Just ask Alex Thompson.
I think most of the parents realize our children became different children. They became more loving, more caring, more considerate, and not just in the home, for other people. Not that we had generally bad kids, but you notice a dramatic difference once your child has been a part of Greater Heights program, or I would dare say once your child has had an opportunity to interact with Mark Wilson. He made an impression. He spoke to kids like no one else could, and his words will forever linger on. No child is left behind. No child can be forgotten. No child is unteachable. Not one. His words are not one. As long as they're willing to listen, they can change the direction in which they're currently heading.
Mark Wilson going home service 11 a.m. Saturday, November 12th. It'll be at the Jubilee Cathedral. His life spoke well about him. Gonna miss the kid. Let's look at sports.